Hello, my name is Nicholas Silva and welcome back to another video for the Pompano Beach High School Computer Science Club. And in our last video, we went over for each loops in an array, and in today's video, we're going to be looking at objects in an array. So to help us with that example, I've created the class cell phone as we did in our last video as well. And I'm going to be basically making some cell phone objects and putting them into an array, and also making a method and making each object that is in that array call the method. So to help us with that, we're going to be making a class called class Samsung, and this is a phone brand that you may be familiar with. So there we are. That's going to be our class Samsung, and in our class Samsung, we can give it a type. So we can go string type, and type of Samsung, we could put a Galaxy, Samsung Galaxy, and we could also go ahead and create a model. So we could do what model? So int model equals, let's do Samsung Galaxy 10, I guess. And it's going to do that. And we're also going to want to go ahead and write a method in the Samsung class, and we could go ahead and call that method receive call. So I'm going to go receive call. Alright, so usually when someone receives a call, they would say, I'm just going to go ahead and system that out print. When you answer a call, usually you would say, hello, how are you? So basically every time this Samsung or the phone receives a call or runs the receive call method, it's going to print out hello, how are you, which is just going to be the greeting. So let's go ahead and start writing our phones here, for our Samsung phones. So I'm going to go ahead and start by making each, I'm going to make a new object here. So basically we're going to write Samsung P1, which is basically phone 1 equals new Samsung. Close that. There we are. And I'm just going to copy and paste that so we can get it quicker. So phone 1, phone 2, and phone 3. And I'm also going to go ahead and write our array here, which is going to be the object Samsung, these closed brackets here, and then I'm going to name it phones, because the P is going to stand for the phone that we've made here. So Samsung phones equals, we're going to do the squiggly bracket here, and we're going to put P1, P2, and P3. And I'm going to go ahead and close that. And so if we want to, say, make all of these new Samsung phones that we've created run a certain method or run the receive call method, we're going to go ahead and write a for each loop. So our for each loop is going to look like this. Samsung P, which is going to be the phone. Samsung P for each phones. We are going to system.outprint. Oh no, we're not going to system.outprint. We are going to run the phone each phone is going to run the receive call method. So for every phones that is in the Samsung, or every phone object that is created for the Samsung, if we run this for loop, it is going to receive call. So if we go ahead and run this, we are going to expect to see hello, how are you, printed out 3 times for each phone that is created. So if I go ahead and run that, we're going to get hello, how are you, hello, how are you, hello, how are you. And this should even work if we want to go ahead and we could even add 3 more. We could add 3 new phones if we wanted. So I'm going to go ahead and add these 4, 5, 6. And we also need to go ahead and add that to our array that we've created here. So P4, P5, P6. And then if I want to go ahead and run that, we should see hello, how are you 6 times because we are running the receive call 6 times. And we can see hello, how are you 6 times. And that's going to be it for today's video on objects in an array. And it was just basically showing you how to put the objects in an array and how to run a method with the object with using a for each loop. So yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can write them down in the comments, and you can also send them to the email that is going to be in the description. That's going to be it for today's video. Have a good one.